and I will get Benny on the line. Also, people are saying that Zaelia is playing tonight. Guess we will see if that's actually the case. Yeah, looks like Zaelia is playing tonight. Interesting. Let me call Benny, by the way.
Hello.
Hello.
I just finished my food, and
Yeah.
I hear from the computer headset that you're calling.
Does the clean feed work for you? It does, right? I sent you the link.
I just got to my computer, so clicking it now.
Yeah. You will get
Wait,
some Caldo sounds.
Why is there a Calder TV?
I don't know. Apparently they started
Weird.
using Caldo as the clean feed. Like I guess it's a second channel or something.
Yeah. Wait, they're actually playing with Zaelia?
Yeah, looks like Zaelia is playing tonight. I'm very surprised as well about that.
Ultra is playing ARAM though.
Maybe maybe they're kicking Ultralisk. I don't know.
I don't know.
What's going on here? I'm very confused as well.
But I mean, his internet has been.
Yeah, if his
or
internet
it's
is
a big
dog
game,
shit, then.
but-
So is Zaelia? I was checking Zelia's Twitter. The last tweet he wrote is like he's gonna take a break or something.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the random guy named like I'm not sure if anyone said it's someone else, but like Cluster, you've seen
Yeah.
him in Storm League.
Yeah.
Like, and it really reminded me of Zaelia, and I wrote to him, but I never got an answer.
Ah. Okay.
And then someone said that it was Zaelia, but I don't remember who. But maybe it's just a bait or something.
I mean, the thing with Zaelia is he always played a little bit of HOTS on the side, actually. Like
Yeah,
throughout
for
his
sure.
whole World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
Being, he
And
always played a little bit.
Probably if he's like taking a break, he probably doesn't want to be recognized as well. So when
Yeah, probably.
But like, I think he was called like Cluster Bro in World of Warcraft, and that's why I thought like Cluster might be, might be him. That was like the first thing.
Yeah, it's interesting actually.
But
I mean, he is playing for sure today, so I don't know. Like we will see, see how rusty he is. By the way, the timing 22, and then Zarya got banned. Okay.
Chromia's got banned for me. 23, 22.
22. Okay. So you are slightly ahead of me. Maybe you just pause for a second or something. I guess we can do once the bans are over. It's easier to time it, because then you have a little bit more time. So yeah, Ultralisk missing, guys, and Donuts look like they are in full force. Yes.
I saw them doing 5-man warm up in ARAM before.
Ah, so yeah, they're
probably ready.
Maybe we should do that as well.
Probably.
So Zarya's Stukov bans, and I mean you said it earlier, right? The Donut drafts are very support heavy.
Yeah, so that's what we've seen the previous week. So I'm not sure if they're keeping the same approach. Like I played a few NA in-house sets the other day, and it was also super support heavy, and I was like, what is this shit?
Yeah.
But I still can't tell if it's good or not, or if it's good because the other team like refuses to play macro and they just brawl each other, and then the support team usually wins.
Yeah.
But Battlefield of Eternity is for sure one of the maps where it's stronger than, like, it's hard to like super out macro an enemy team on this map.
That's true, yeah. 2 lanes. Yeah. And it also means Donuts picked the map because 30k has first pick here.
Yeah, true. I like the Sonya opening into it though. Like if they're preparing for something like that, having the Sonya and the other team not having the Sonya is very advantageous. Because like, I think one of the plays they could do against it is that like if the other team has like more supports, they're probably worse at pushing, right? And then just go to top instead of bot early and just trade force, and then you're faster because you have like Sonya.
Yeah. Also, the
Something
team
like
with a
this,
lot of
but-
supports, kind of, if they can get Sonya, they would also like to have her, right? Because she
Yeah.
thrives. So Diablo Medivh, it's on Battlefield though. It's kind of the map where people are not too keen to pick Medivh. And
Yeah, personally, I think it's pretty bad. Like both Diablo and Medivh are not the best on this map.
yeah.
Together, the Diablo gets a bit better, but they already have two heroes that like are pretty bad on the map. Even though they together are stronger, like it's. But who knows? Like it's still like always a win condition with these heroes. You can get picks and you can get out kind of safely.
By the
But,
way, Zaelia's gonna play carry, right? Sorry, but
Yeah,
because
yeah.
Xrayy, yeah,
Looks
is gonna play support.
I mean, I don't think Iksir is playing Genji or something like that. Although he did warm up with it in the Storm League or something. He had, I don't know how many deaths he had, but he was ending on cooldown I saw on next stream. The clean feed is lagging a bit for me now, but
Is it? Oh.
a little bit, yeah.
Like right
but my
now,
internet is
it's
kinda shit,
running
but
smooth, so.
Yeah. Worst case, I lower the quality of it.
Okay. I see Hanzo getting picked. And probably the support, and you let Qopenhagen, yeah, Lucio. And you let Qopenhagen get his last pick. Actually,
Yeah.
it probably doesn't matter too much because they already know there's Sonya on the other side, so. Yeah. So when you have the Medivh on Battlefield, by the way, it's kind of what I always thought. I think you need Hanzo or Reyna as backline, and honestly, both are not that great as solo DPS on BOE, but you kind of need the extra race, unless you get the Sonya. But she got first picked away, right? So
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. The Sonya is probably the key factor. I don't know what offlaner they can have to make up for it. Like Hanzo, sure, but I mean, I still think the only hero that I mean, Hanzo it's decent, but Diablo Medivh still kind of weak on the map. Lucio is good, but I don't think the heroes really synergize on the map. I really favor the 30k draft here. But
I also think Mei is good into Medivh, by the way. I feel like it's
Yeah,
one of the
yeah,
tanks that is actually pretty decent.
Europe.
In terms of what she can do with the portal control. You have Malf as well. Like the range carries, they don't interact too much with Medivh, but they are Cassia and Tychus are both rather tanky, so they don't instantly get one shot.
I'm not sure if banning Valla was the right play for them, honestly.
Yeah, that seemed a little bit random, but I believe that Donuts did play some Valla.
Yeah, for sure. But like when they pick their heroes like this, like if they wanted these heroes, I don't think Valla is like Hanzo is better into what 30k ended up on than Valla would have been, I think.
Yeah.
Even though maybe she's racing a bit more, but not sure.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I think the Valla ban not necessarily needed. Alright.
But it's gonna be interesting. Like Zaelia, Tychus, never seen, but he was always good mechanically, so
Yeah.
as long as he does his job and the other do what they normally do, shouldn't be too much of a problem compared to Ultralisk.
Twitch chat is predicting Zaelia 1v9. There is one difference though, actually. With like Ultralisk's hero pool is probably quite different from Zaelia in terms of drafting.
Yeah,
because he really likes to play like Maiev and actually Zaelia has a Kerrigan god as well. So
yeah, I mean some of the picks I think he plays, but like I don't think he plays Medivh, right? Like,
yeah, true.
No one plays Medivh now.
Yeah, actually that's a good point. Yeah. Wait, I'm 10 seconds, 11, 12.
I'm 5, 6, 7, 8.
So you are really far behind me, actually.
I'll try to pause and restart. Oh wait, I'm 28 now. 29.
Oh, wait, then let me refresh this.
Bottom. 33. 33.
1 second, guys. The clean feed disaster.
Yeah, I lowered my quality to 480p.
45, 46, 47, 48.
49.
Okay, so I guess
I'm
they're
up
kind
to
of synced, yeah. So Rutzou on Medivh, Lauber Diablo, and Iksir got his Lucio.
Yeah, I mean it's one of. Actually, from what I've seen, like there's not really any players that it's literally only Yasuo, Banana, and Iksir. Like all the French supports are the only ones that can play Lucio.
Yeah, all
all the other
Frenchies.
ones seem. Some of the Russian ones seem okay, and Fallen Master, I guess.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
all the other things, like Xrayy doesn't play Lucio, right? Like yeah.
No, yeah, he doesn't
Yeah.
like it. Yeah.
I mean, he can do okay on it, right? But he's not gonna do the 1v9 plays, which
Yeah.
is kind of what you pick the hero for a lot.
Yeah.
But so far, blue team, yeah, they're pushing. They're getting the value they should get early game.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Just the
maybe they
medieval
can get-
draft, right? No wave clear, and they can't really fight either early.
Yeah, the question is if they can get enough value to, like, I think if they win first objective, snowball it so they get second basically for free, I think they will have a very good game. But if they fuck up and it ends up like in any other scenario, then the red team can win, because like they can win fights.
Yeah.
But they can't win the map.
Yeah, they lost one
But,
tower. Like, Cassia is really good at pushing the wall like this, because she hits all structures with every Q.
Yeah.
They also had the easy camp, of course.
It's we haven't seen how the top wall is yet. I'm not sure if Sonya lost anything, because he was into the easy camp and Malfell, but
Yeah.
the way it is right now, like if the blue team's hard camp is undefended, it will for sure take the fort, whereas if the red team's hard camp goes undefended, it will probably die to wall if the wall is full HP.
It's true. Diablo might
So
be
that's a huge advantage for the
trouble.
blue team.
Ooh, it's W on level 4 for Diablo.
Yeah. I mean, it's a rough Diablo game regardless, but I don't think you would go W build Lightning Breath here anymore.
Yeah, I don't think he... No, he's gonna go Upwalk, I'm just... Yeah. At least that's what I think.
Definitely shouldn't pick this talent. Like, I think if you split Diablo's talents up, you lose so much value.
Okay. Interesting, yeah.
A lot, like some people are going W 4-7 and then Q 13-16, but I think it's very grief. Like if you don't have either of the full builds, I don't know, the hero is like 70% of what it should be.
Yeah.
Because the talents synergize so much with each other. Like if you pick the talents that are good with each other.
Ooh, aggressive portal, yeah, but they have a lot of portal control, like Root and May W. And now they don't have the portal to flee, so if
yeah, then the blue team needs to push in now.
Yeah,
sure.
because
they're
the
doing.
portal's on cooldown.
They should get.
It's actually really close.
Yeah.
Hanzo Scatter is working overtime, but it's not quite enough.
Yeah.
It's a very small shield. And I think I think it's okay for both teams actually. But as you said, 30k probably has to snowball a little bit in the early game with like playing against the Medivh. Otherwise, it gets very dangerous later on.
Yeah, I think the second objective should be like the main decider thing, because like if it's 13-16 and the red team, like Medivh Diablo, they haven't lost like forts at all.
Yeah.
Because they're not losing a fort now, right? And the next objective will probably get a fort, but if they don't get much more than that,
Diablo?
I'm not really.
Medivh though, protected by the way.
Yeah, they
uses the portal to get some birds.
But they are getting a
Fort
lot
is
of
almost
structure
yeah, 50% down. Medivh actually took a lot of damage there. Finished his quest though.
Yeah, Sonya got ahead on the rotation as well, which gave them a lot of room to walk up.
Yeah.
Looks kind of okay for both teams, I would say. Like,
yeah, I wanted to say, like,
it's on the limit.
Sometimes if you win the first objective very decisively, you actually snowball really hard into the second one. You get like level 10 versus 9 or 10 versus 8 even, and then it's exactly what you mentioned, that the second immortal that you get actually brings you like super far ahead. But it's not really the case. Yeah.
Yeah, one thing that can happen though when you do that, like if they would have gotten the first top fort and the red team has one guy soaking and the blue team, they're not soaking it, but they're not getting the bot fort, they're actually not getting that much value from it, because like the passive XP doesn't make up for like not getting XP from the lane.
Yeah, the minion. Yeah. Tychus might be in trouble here. The Medivh portal.
Yeah, this is pretty bad for the blue team actually, that they're getting picked off.
And that is.
If they were getting a lot of value bot side, if they just didn't die here.
Yeah.
Zaelia with the first step. I guess that's expected if he's Rusty.
Sonya might be in trouble. No, no, okay. She's not in trouble, she kills them.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe if the
But
bot...
we got half the fort. Like, imagine Tychus didn't die so fast there. Sonya would have gotten the entire fort probably. And that would have been a very big advantage.
It's still pretty decent though. Both forts are 50%, so if Sonya gets a little bit of time, she will eventually claim one of these.
Yep, yep.
Next shrine is coming up. 9.5 for 30k. Like they are closer to 10.
Oh. Hanzo just destroyed by like a Tychus W and I think a Sonya slam.
Yeah, speaking of Hanzo, the Sonya is still running at him.
Oh. It's happening again.
Okay.
Like one slam and a Tychus grenade and it's like almost dying.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's playing range carries these days. Donuts are poking the boss pretty well here. Because no one is dying.
No.
Level 10 is kicking in.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do hard camp, but they actually do it.
I think they do it for the experience. Or
yeah. I guess it's fine.
We see Wrath, Ice Wall, Trank, Odin, and Cassia didn't skill yet. Could be either, honestly. Valkyrie is really good at the end of the portal. Ooh, Tychus used his Odin there, or forced to use his Odin. Oh!
Yeah.
The arrow.
Maybe living? Oh, he's trapped! Oh no. Oh, the Immortal Stun!
Oh, the Immortal Stun's timed out before and kind of a disastrous fight, because Hanzo wasn't even coming, right? He just sent an arrow.
Yeah, yep. I mean, it was a pretty good engage and really good Ice Wall as a counter engage.
Yeah.
But I think even if Tychus died, they probably would have lost the fight.
Yes, I think so. They didn't get to pop Ice Barrier or Sound Barrier or Leyline there.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't see what happened to those heroes. They didn't die, but they, I guess, got too zoned. But I think the main issue was that the Hanzo wasn't there, right? Like, even if they would get the kill, they don't have the damage. Like, they don't have the damage to do anything.
Yeah, and it's really rough now. Diablo lost his souls as well in that engage, so...
Yeah, that's really huge when you have the W talents.
Sonya's gonna slam down top fort as well. Small overlap. Jump at the yeah, I'm seeing it on the minimap. Lucio's joining, so Sonya's in trouble. Maybe we get tail end of it. Yeah.
Didn't even have to use Blast Rides.
Ooh, the arrow could be big! Malf! Okay, gets out.
But Mascarade looks... Why are they looking at the arrow? Why are they looking at the arrow?
Ah, we don't get to see Mascarade dying. What a shame.
Yeah, he got stuck.
Actually, Mascarade
kills doesn't matter too much, honestly.
Yeah.
It's a bit to keep them in the game XP wise, but at this point, if both teams just soak and red team doesn't get picks, like the blue team will have a huge advantage for the next objective anyway.
Yes. I believe also both walls are still alive for 30k. Like, I think the forts are...
Yeah,
maybe top is... Yeah. No, top is also still alive, yeah. So they are actually super secure when they are sitting at home.
Yep.
Arrow was used right now, which is kind of... Like, you either engage with the arrow or with the portal, but... Because they have both forts, getting a portal engage I think is pretty hard. They are looking for it on top though.
Yeah, unless someone is very split, it's like the Malf and the Mei, even Tychus grenade interrupts the portal engages a lot. It's pretty hard to get it off, I think.
All cooldowns are up, including Leyline.
Yeah.
But Lauber.
I really don't like the W. Like, I think if you have Mediv, you should never pick W talents on Diablo. It's like why do you have these heroes together if you pick them? Yeah, even goes the hybrid pick. Red card.
Red card. Okay. Well, they kind of need to win the fight here. Like, they are even levels, but the map is looking really grim for them. Like, they're getting pushed in everywhere, and
yeah, at this point the blue team just have to not get picked. Like, they even have the hard camp pushing, and red team has no hard camp. But it's a fight. Diablo charges in.
Yeah, didn't hit the wall stun. But Mei takes a lot of damage though.
Yeah, but Diablo's out.
Diablo uses his APOC, but I don't think they can follow up on this at all.
Yeah.
Should have saved it.
Classic.
Yeah.
So classic. Leyline, APOC, what a combo! And then it's like, you hit mostly you only hit one guy with it, right?
Yeah,
Because
but I
their
mean, to be
time
fair,
difference
you should not up-hog there anymore, right? Because the
Yeah,
fight
yeah,
was
for sure.
disastrous already. And Diablo, okay, he gets
but
out.
this looks okay, actually.
Wait, who's in there? It's
wait.
Medivh, actually.
Medivh!
Got farmed, apparently. He took the bot and then he didn't get back.
It almost looked good for the red team, but now they will lose the half. They can probably not even contest the second half unless they go 4v5 and get the pick. Which is possible, because... Oh, maybe not now.
It looks really bad, actually. Because if they don't... Like, it's gonna be very big shield. And, like, sometimes... Like, even closing in on 16 eventually for...
I mean, they should just kill Diablo now. Just all in him when he goes in like this.
Diablo gets on Malf, though. That's the only target that can maybe die, but...
it shouldn't. Oh!
Yeah. Hanzo's jump is gonna get over, but then it's gonna get rooted.
That was actually really cool.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Gets out on the other side.
Oh, is he alive?
Wait, they're so low!
Oh, Lucio? Wait.
Maybe Qopenhagen is gonna kill a few people here. No.
Or Iksir?
They're trying really hard, but no one dies.
Yeah. Surprisingly close. I think the blue team hesitated a bit. Like, as soon as the Diablo walks up, like Medivh was still like 2 seconds dead when the Diablo walked into 5 people on the objective. Sure, it's their objective, but it doesn't really do anything.
True.
He's just begging to die and hoping that like he buys enough time to do something. But...
Sonya might be in trouble here. No. I mean, kind of, but the team was
Malf
fast
has
enough.
a hard time healing this up though, so it's gonna be low.
He did get a lot of healing last fight though. Like, he kept them all alive on low HP, including himself.
Yeah, that's true. But healing like one guy up like this when you're sieging.
Yeah. Arrow is very big actually. The up-hog as well. Oh, Malf didn't get. Yeah. They need to hit the Malf there, otherwise the team fight can't be won.
Yeah, this should be good. That's not really anything that could happen.
I mean, it's also 16 versus 14, right? You might as well YOLO in there, which they did. And actually, the arrow was pretty good.
Actually?
Qopenhagen once again. This time he gets a kill.
Yeah.
The boss is too healthy though. Like we saw us.
The arrow was huge, right?
Yeah.
But, afterwards, I don't know if he had it up.
I think he had it up. Yeah.
Reacted too late, but if that connected up on that, they probably would have came back into the game decently.
Because yeah, damage there, but he dies. KDA, GG. KDA ruined. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty decent from both sides, I would say, but I think it was mostly draft disadvantage.
Yeah, maybe you don't pick Medivh on this map, right? Now that we saw this, like and the way it unfolded.
I think you can pick. I mean, you shouldn't pick Medivh, but if you pick Medivh, I don't think you should pick Diablo. I did that early, because both.
I think you need
sure, they're good together.
Actually, if you want Medivh on this map. Yo, Ultraliz is great. One second. Why are you? Is your internet bad or what's going on tonight? If you want to enlighten us, or are you officially benched? Okay, so Ultraliz is saying his internet is rip.
He's banned.
And he has school tomorrow. Okay, guys, sure.
Sure.
I mean, Zaelia. He had the first death, but he did his job.
I don't think he did anything like super good, but he didn't. I mean, it's hard to tell in this.
I mean, you played Tychus, right? It's like
I think he Odin'd to get unstoppable and
yes.
something in the first like 10 fight.
Yeah.
But I didn't really see how much it impacted it. But I mean, he lived, so it probably saved him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I kind of went as expected. It was as I said, like about that level 10 balance, like who does the red team get picks? Because if they would have won that fight, they would have snowballed the game super hard. I don't think the blue team comes back if the red teams get ahead. But I think the blue team played it pretty clean before that, and then they just won the fight. So.
Yeah, it was a bit weird though. The first level 10 fight, right? They used Aphok and they used Arrow, but no sound barrier, no ley line, and also Hanzo never joined either, right? So maybe they were indecisive on how they want to play it.
I think that was actually
Say hello
so.
to
I
your
don't know if you
sister
remember. I
for
mentioned like
me.
they all had to, they got out. They all had to back, and then they did the hard camp.
Yeah.
And after the hard camp, the Hanzo had to recall
Ah.
instead of recalling before. I think. Otherwise, I don't understand why he wasn't in the fight. Because,
Yeah. That
or
sucks.
maybe he was racing and they tried to fall
Yeah,
before.
he was DPSing the
Was
boss, I
also
think. That's
possible.
why he didn't join.
Yeah, that's
Like, I'm pretty sure he was hitting the Immortal instead of.
but that's what's a mistake, right? Like if they're gonna look for a fight like that, then they have to be there, because otherwise, like one arrow is probably not enough. I mean, I think if they had the Sonya instead of the Malphite, or like they had more damage, but looking at their heroes, like so Hanzo is racing, right? Then they have Diablo, W build, so he has no damage. Medivh can do decent damage, but probably has to be safe. Lucio, I mean, he does damage over time and it's annoying, but he's not gonna like kill someone in a stun,
Yeah,
like
for sure
with
not.
full HP. And
Yeah.
then Malphite, he's good if someone else does damage, but he doesn't do the actual damage himself fast enough. So maybe
Yeah,
I
it's hard
think
to
if
give
Diablo
him.
had the other talents on 4-7, the Tychus would have died there for sure. But I don't know if they would have won the fight though. But I really dislike when people build Diablo like this. I thought Diablo knew. I mean, I thought Lauber knew better, but
Okay, I mean,
not.
when he's gonna
I
watch
guess
this,
not.
he's gonna adjust his build for sure, I think.
Maybe. I mean, everyone has their own opinions on things. Like, yeah, I can understand. Like, you versus Tychus, May, quite annoying. If you didn't have Medivh, maybe I would have gone full W build. But
Like for
I
me,
don't.
because I play Medivh, right? So when I have a Diablo, I like it's kind of the Medivh job to save you. I feel like so.
Yeah. Like
Um,
also the talents of 4 and 7, they really don't do much. Sure, you get more Ws out and you get a bit more healing from that, but it's not significant. Like
yeah.
the good part of it with Lightning Breath, like if you go the 13-16 talent, is that I mean 13 you get a lot of spell power, so it boosts your healing. Of course, spell power OP. That's
Yeah,
for
spell
sure.
powers OP.
But boosts your healing and damage, and then 16 it reduces enemy damage and slows them. Slow is not super important when you have Lightning Breath, but
Yeah, but the damage reduction
like
can be good. Yeah.
yeah, it has a lot of synergies together. But if you split the build up like this, like I mean the 13-16 Q is always good kind of, but they're not as good if you don't have the Q on 4, I think, because then you don't have armor, which is better than having a bit of healing on Ws, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. I think the armor helps you more, but I guess there's a whatever. It's tombed now. I'm not sure if we're gonna see Diablo on this map.
I'm ranting too much
Yeah.
about.
Sonya got banned,
Yes,
by the way, by Donuts, so they don't want to first pick it. And on
Yeah,
Tomb,
well,
actually,
I
yeah, it's a bit of a
know.
weaker map for her, right? Because she can be ganked, or she has to play the lane very safe if there is threat on the map. Because the map is so
Yeah.
small, the rotation from mid to bottom.
I wonder if like two picks I'm curious if Copen will play either Rexar or Stukov solo lane. They play the Stukov on Battlefield a lot, and I've seen him
Yeah.
play bot lane a lot. And I think on Tomb it's okay if you don't fall too far behind. Depends on your other picks, but obviously you need to make up for the wave clear. But if they're going like a double support, and they have a main support in the 4-man and Stukov as the off lane, it can be okay. But let's see what approach
So
to go for.
Chromie first pick. Medivh got banned, by the way, so on this map, 30k doesn't want to play against Medivh.
Yeah.
Chromie
Makes
first
sense.
pick, so I'm pretty torn on this. I don't think she's first pick material anymore, by the way.
I
But
disagree. I think she was fine. Like I think we could have first picked her on Tomb.
okay, yeah, maybe. I mean, maybe, yeah. Let's see
I
what
mean,
the
she has
response
everything
is.
you need for a ranged on this map. Pretty generic picks. Doesn't really say much. Like both are kind of good on the map. I'm not sure if Uriel is that good into like Chromie, but he's not that bad either.
I'm a bit surprised they picked both of the frontliners here already. I kinda like Irel. I think it's fine, but I don't know if they needed the Mei. Maybe they were scared of Mei getting picked away. Masca seems to really like the hero right now.
Yeah, I mean, Mei is like the, I don't know, new Johanna or Muradin.
Yeah.
That's the regular. So it's like she's very generically good. Like he's never really bad and sometimes really good.
I guess it's hard to
Yeah,
int on,
sure.
right? Honestly, on May.
That as well.
Yeah,
that as
which is maybe high priority here.
Yeah, I mean it works out, right? Like
Yeah.
he survived barely a lot of times, I think, and I mean he did die sometimes as well.
I feel like Ice Wall is so powerful as well. Like, I guess it's like not that easy to use because it's a bit clunky, but it's such a strong spell for a main tank. Tracer Bun that caters to Dynouh, and also Malfurion was still in, so Malf Tracer 30k loves to pick these two heroes, so
yeah. I'm not sure what to go for. Either draft. I think the Rutzou will look for some like Maiev, something like this. I don't think they play double range with this. Might be
Maiev
wrong,
or Kerrigan even, because they have a
Yeah.
they can have a very aggressive draft here.
And blue team should just generic support, like whatever support and generic range that's good, and then flex the last. I mean, Maiev doesn't look super good.
No,
but,
they have 2 blinds already.
I guess they could just pick another range. I'm not sure.
Which one
Maybe
would
they
you
go-
get though? And do you get Lucio again?
I think Lucio is better this game than it was last versus these heroes.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Well,
I had Maiev actually. But I don't think it's...
Actually,
I mean, it's
no,
not
but Anna
too bad,
is
but-
probably good though. Because
Anna is good.
there's
yeah.
no dive besides unless Xrayy gets behind you, but then Anna fucked up. And I'm not sure if Zaelia can have a hero here that changes that too much.
Yeah, since they have like Rexar and triple melee or what you call it,
Yeah.
like the Misha count, I guess. Then I think that May is actually pretty good into Anna because he is very she slows herself, right? When she and May's
yeah.
generic combo is like you E someone and then Ice Wall into W stun, and the immobile backliners are very easy to hit with this. But
true.
since she has so much to cover her, I think Anna is a pretty good pick. I'm not sure about the Maiev though. But
Yeah,
I think it's
I'm
a
not sure about
mistake
Maiev
picking
either.
double range for for the blue team.
I'm not
I
sure
don't
which
like
range.
the Sylvanas.
Which range would you have gotten though? I'm not sure.
Maybe no, not Hammer. Something a bit more. I mean, I'm not sure if I would get in a range even. But I guess versus the Rexar, you don't want triple melee and Maiev either.
I think the Sylph pick is fine if you're thinking about that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't like it, but maybe it's the best. Fine still.
So they can either nano boost. Actually, they could go Horus as well. Iksir really loves to play Horus, so maybe that's what he goes for. And he actually plays W on 1 here in this game as well.
Yeah.
His own touch always actually with the talents.
I mean, I think he plays it always when he's getting versus dive draft and when your team is clumping up, I guess, to get more value.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if it's.
I don't think they will dive you looking at the opponent. I mean, sure, if you.
I think versus dive it's good, but otherwise
yeah.
it feels so little. 30% extra per ally and enemy hero hit, and I mean that's not too bad, but the healing of the W is so low. It's if you hit 4 people, 120%, it's still not that big of a heal. But maybe the other level 1 talent is not too huge either.
Yeah.
The bleed check. Cool.
Rutzou went nice shots, and Xrayy actually gets 40 on Deckard. He should be dead.
Yeah, that was a huge combo.
Got pulled in, stunned, and then healing rush by Anna. Anurak is getting. Oh,
he's out.
Gets out. Also on Cassia. Can they follow up? Anna hits a big sleep. Oi, beautiful actually.
Yeah, I thought the Maiev flanking there was a blue ally, and I thought Dynouh would die, but
very good sleep dart there by to follow up, because it bought them a little bit more time for Maiev to kick in.
Yeah, they're definitely asserting dominance this game. Oh,
Zaelia! Hey. Okay.
The
sleep dart connects, but they already used everything, right? Maiev used their pull as well. Zaelia just casually It's like, guys, I'm fine.
Running.
Yeah.
Again? Oh, the farming city. Oh.
This time.
No, it's out.
Okay, he gets out again, yeah. Was quite deep though. He's gonna get his recall stalled.
That's the thing though, like when... Okay, so like having double range and like triple backliners could like...
Wait, Mascarade? Oi, 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 this is so close. I think he might be dead.
Yeah, the back... Oh! Yeah, the backboard. And Anna got him. Oh, there was the Anna passive.
Yeah, the poison.
But
Alright,
that's the
30k.
thing, like,
Can you calm down and stop running it? Like, everyone is taking a turn here.
Actually, they're not too far behind.
And Zaelia, the only one that didn't die, even though he tried pretty hard.
Yeah. But you see the difference, like having like double melee whatever in the rotation instead of like one melee. Like it's very hard for the like double backline team to rotate against them.
Yeah.
They have to like you have to give up the rotation kind of.
Yeah.
Otherwise...
To be fair though, like the first death on level 1 definitely has some impact on this because you're gonna be behind on wave clear and people are like out of sync. And sometimes
sure.
like teams are keeping, like they keep staggering the deaths, which actually happened. So yeah, Maya fused her whole combo there and Xrayy
Yeah, she kinda into and Anubius as well.
Ooh, Anna is very deep.
They actually died. If she would have lived, it would have been because of the level 1 talent.
Yeah. Can't live against Xrayy though, she keeps going.
I mean, it was a pretty important counter kill actually, and the Bruiser camp got absolutely no value. I think the main mistake here was that Rutzou tried, like...
Yes.
I think people jumping on the wall like this is good when your team is already pushing, but no one was even close.
Yeah,
like,
he also had to use his D because the towers were shooting him.
And I think he even tanked the tower, like he tanked 2 tower shots.
Yeah, it was very over eager, I think. And then the whole team got kind of out of position.
Yeah, now I mean... I think the longer the game goes, the more favored the blue team is. Like the Maiev can always get picks, but it shines in the early game if they don't get an advantage.
Oh, wait.
Oh, this looks... Oh, he's dead.
I think he's dead.
Oh, he was mid-jump? I didn't even
Yeah, apparently he was mid-jump when he was time-trapped by Chromie.
Yeah.
It's very hard to kill Xrayy, so I'm not surprised. Ooh, Rexar uses, used to stun there, so no follow-up possible.
I see Anu being solo lane quite a bit this game. I think maybe they should switch it up a bit and have the Maiev split.
Mei doesn't have her D. They should call it, but they are they go on 2 different targets there.
Yep. And now the Anu might... Oh, it's a Rexar actually. Oh, he's a lot.
So many resets for Maya, but it doesn't matter.
Oh my god, okay.
No, it's
an
absolute disaster for them.
Yep. And even when they have their pay, so it's even worse,
it's even worse now.
I guess it would have been worse if blue team just spawned, but...
Yeah. I mean, fighting into the hard camp there and then like switching targets. Like Anu went on Deckard while Mei went on... while Maya went on Mei, yeah.
Pretty careless.
And a full level down and you just paid 50 gems for this shit. Like that's actually... Oh no, it feels so bad.
Well, I don't think any web viewers even reached the wall, right?
No, I mean bottom is also already gone.
Yeah.
Oh no. The only walls...
Get a pay before the level... Oh, get a pick before... Oh, Masca, trying. Oh, he's good one. Yeah. Literally just had to AFK to pretty much...
And the loop now, actually!
Oh, actually?
Any stuns?
Actually, Xrayy just went out and slapped Anna once.
Yeah, with the stick. Iksir is in big trouble here. So is Dynouh maybe. No, he got a found a potion.
But they're level 10 now.
And Rexar will die.
Oh, vicious sleep. Might actually... Oh.
Wait, he hit the Anubis with the sleep and the Valkyrie as well.
Oh, wait, did Anubis get hit or did he walk into it?
I'm not sure, but he got hit by the Valkyrie. Like, he was in the sleep, so I'm not sure if he walked in or if he got hit.
I think Masca Giga inted.
Yeah.
I think the way it turned out was actually quite fine for the red team. Because they're gonna hit 10 now and blue team used 2 ultimates. I guess only 2. But they're not gonna have sleep or Valk up when Red has a team to do something, or has a time to do something. But
Yeah.
they have to kind of pull the trigger as soon as they get level 10 now to abuse that advantage.
They also need to depush though. Top Weavers at the gate, bottom as well.
But I still think they should look for something 4v4. Like, Mayan should probably just go mid now and they look to go fast.
You sure?
Yeah.
Because if you don't clear top, then your fort gets fucked. She is coming though. She did clear half of it, I believe. Oh no, Chromie got
she cleared
Valkyrie. Ioforos trying to keep them alive. Rutzou is in bigger trouble though. It looked very uncoordinated what happened here.
Actually, I think Rutzou was like he got blinded, and then he held his W, so he just ran around in a circle during the blind duration, and then meanwhile Chromie got kind of fucked. I mean that's the risk of it, right? Like if you die, you might lose even more, but I still think. So they had a fight 4 versus 4, and the enemy team they didn't have sleep. They had Valk though. They got the Valk up.
Yeah.
They're missing one crucial ult, and they still lose the fight. Then they like, if they played equally as good as the enemies, they would have won that fight, I think. So that's why I think they should look for it. The way it played out, huge advantage for 30k.
Yeah, level 13 already kicking in. They have a boss and payment. Let's see if they... Okay, they cap instantly. I guess, yeah, it's... You can't
So they...
wait for it.
Yeah, I don't think they get that much advantage.
Zaelia's pretty deep here again. He eats into all of them. And the second E on level 13 is what tricks them.
That's more.
He actually smurfed it.
Wait, did he do the unstoppable frame?
Yes. Oh, the sleep is big as well. Chromie and Anna. And Donuts gets absolutely outclassed actually. They look...
Game is very rough. I mean, wait. It all started from that mid hard camp push when Rutzou jumped on the wall alone and Anna died. Like, from there onwards? Because up until that point they were getting picks left and right. But
Anna gets farmed by Xrayy though, right? Like, she died a few times now to...
Yeah.
This time Zaelia is not as lucky, I think. Actually, he's gonna walk out. No damage, because there's only Maiev and Anu.
At this point, how do they kill anything, honestly? 3 levels down almost.
Yeah, but the Rel actually seemed to be very effective. Like Iksir had huge troubles.
Yeah, I think it's actually pretty good into the Maiev as well. Like, it's good if it reaches backline, but it's also pretty good into the Maiev.
9 minutes.
They can't focus. Yeah, that's the
speed running it. Yeah.
And the red team have pretty emotional players as well. Like I heard the Lauber and the Rutzou comes, they might be pretty rough.
Yeah.
But who knows? I mean, it's kind of similar to the blue team. As well. They have they're playing with a sub, right? Even though the sub is a god player, it's it's still like they can always have in the back of their mind if they lose. Yeah, we weren't our main roster.
Yeah, that's true. But Zaelia
so
played very well this game, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
He actually just baited them as well. It looked kind of uncoordinated at times for Donuts, I feel like. Also,
I think. Yep.
Because I'm saying that because I feel like they got the cocoon, for example, but there was no cage. Anna, like, I feel like it was like everything was out of sync. There was like no real team fight for them. They just got picked one-on-one. And when they looped the sill, for example, to get like a kill, it just escalated as well, because position wasn't that good.
Counter-engaged me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I think Rexar even died before like the loop would have pulled sill back anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it's hard. I think the red team were kind of trying to do the right things, but they were very split when they on the execution, and it cost them a lot.
Yeah, I mean they had a good early game, and then as you said, the push with the hard camp in mid, it started falling apart. Iksir getting jumped on by Urel, Rutzou tanked the tower for a moment, and then they lost like 3 heroes or something.
Yeah. Actually, I think you shouldn't. Like, I've started playing some Maya myself, and I think this cage ult is super overrated. Like, the disc is so OP. But maybe it's just with my main tank though. But I think this game disc would for sure be better as well. Because like, even if you get like, what are the odds that you hit like 3 people with your pull into a cage?
Yeah.
Like, and if you get a Mei and the Earl, it doesn't really matter. Like, Mei might be able to die, but Earl just presses R, right? Like, they don't really have any follow up on it. Maybe
Yeah.
if they have like Stukov or something as support to like silence the cage, it might still be worth. But this game, when they have Loop Cocoon, I think they could have done way more with the disc. But
I like
the
the
game was.
disc a lot as well. I think it's like people skill it too little, but I guess.
I'm gonna be playing it every game when I start playing my main tank. Don't worry.
Okay. But I guess if you miss it, it also looks pretty shitty.
Yeah, but it's. I think in team fights, it's. It depends, but it doesn't really matter who you use it on. Kind of, just get the freest target. Usually that's a tank or immobile backliner. But I think usually for like getting picks, it's super huge.
Yes.
And I think that's what you play Maya for. I don't think you pick her for like just team fights. I mean, she's not too bad in team fights in some situations, but at the same time, if you don't get like super combos and win the fight from that, you're kind of useless.
But you even mentioned it, right? When she got blinded in mid, like if she can't
Yeah,
tether
yeah.
anyone, it feels really shitty in team fights for her.
Yeah, I mean, she has to run around in a circle for
Yeah.
3 seconds while people die. So
Exactly, because she has
it was-
no other buttons in that moment. Like she can't like do
Yep.
anything.
And even if she can't tether the Cassia, it still wouldn't do anything, I think. Like, the Cassia was just running into them.
Yeah.
And killing them.
Yeah.
Like, what does tether do? He would still run into you and kill you.
Yeah. I don't know if the Maiev last rotation pick. But I wasn't sure either, right? I wasn't sure what they wanted. It looked good early game. They got a few kills. But I just feel like 30k early game they run it a bit. Because like when you get the first blood on the first wave and then people die afterwards, it starts like snowballing a little. Because you're out of sync with the
Yeah.
wave clear and then people get caught when they shouldn't.
Yeah, but they stayed in it like with a good mindset, it seemed, or they just were like ready for the counter int to punish that.
Yes,
Like
yes.
they were super sad, like thinking go next but not saying it, and then they realize enemy team is inting, and they're like, oh,
Yeah.
come back. There we go. I can
Infernal
relate.
Shrines. Let's see.
I'm gonna get a water bottle. Be right
Yeah,
back.
do that. What's up, guys? Wait, we had while Benny is AFK. Like this with the 7 times resub. Move in Shadow 18 times. Das echte Mofa 27 and 90 more 18. Welcome back, guys. Thank you very much. And yeah, looks like 30k is playing quite a bit. Quite a level ahead of Donuts here tonight. They're struggling really hard, and also they're not drafting their support stuff at all. Like some of the heroes get banned, but we saw them like Stukov side laning, right? They could have picked it if they really wanted to, but I guess against a team like 30k, they don't want to do it.
Cower before your king.
Yo, Blunty, thank you very much
House
for
of
the
Love.
resub. Finally, Mascarade joined the lobby. There we go. I think he was missing his clan tag. That's why he relogged.
So I am back.
Yo. Actually, Donut's not drafting at all what they drafted the 3 weeks prior to this, right? They draft like very standard. Compared, like, if they wanted Stukov side lane, they could have picked it, right? Both maps probably. If actually maybe it was banned on VOE.
It was first banned the first game.
Yeah, okay. And then the second map it was open, I guess, but
yeah, maybe they don't play it on Tomb though. I think it was third band actually. It was like or second band, what you call it,
yeah.
from 30k. But Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they play it on Tomb, but I personally feel it could be okay, but it's a bit of a risk if you don't draft wave clear with the other picks. Because
Yeah,
what
on
happens is,
BOE it's a lot stronger, I think, if
yeah,
you chose
if
to
the
do
enemy
it.
team gets the pay, then the Stukov can't really like 1v1, right? So either you have to two lane it
Yeah,
if the enemy team is pushing, or you move the Stukov to the 4-man, and then you need another hero that can like solo wave clear during those situations. So I'm not sure if that's something they have practiced or anything. As for, I mean, it's 2-0 now, right?
yeah, it's 2-0, 30k.
This might be equally fast as our series.
Yes, yes, they were
Infernal.
speedrunning. Yeah, 9
Yeah.
minutes or 10 minutes last map. It was a small break because both tanks went AFK. Mascarade had to relock and Lauber was not at the PC. So Infernal Shrines. We will see Medivh ban again, I believe, on this map.
Probably. Or
If they,
yeah,
they
I mean,
banned it
I
on
think
Tomb,
it's kind
right?
of a
I think.
no-brainer.
Yeah, I think you ban it here as well then, because they
And
left
the
it.
blue team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
The blue
left
team
it in
has
on
no
BOE,
lady
but
play.
yeah. Oh, May ban actually. So enough of the shenanigans by Mascarade.
Yeah. For Donuts have a free ban. Maybe Cassia? Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Dynouh played it both games, right?
Yeah.
And that's the Mediv. Yeah.
So you first pick
It's just Sonya on this map.
Yeah.
No brain Sonya.
blades are yours.
Into. I mean, we would probably pick generic, like maybe Tychus and offlane.
what about Varian Lucio?
I mean, but they can't play either of those heroes.
Yeah,
So.
no, I agree. I think Tychus and maybe you get Diva.
But yeah, I mean it's.
Yeah, you get the Diva. I
What
think.
they? I didn't actually
Oh,
went.
they
Tychus
picked
Diva,
it. Yeah.
I mean, it's the most generic picks with what's open now, so it's like always gonna be decent. Okay, okay, we're having a double support game for sure.
Yes.
Then.
Which one is it going to be though?
And is it Lauber, Maiev main tank? The real question.
Let's find out. So which support do you ban here? Because now it's like you see it. Like Vala is already locked in.
I mean, they don't play Lucio themselves, and they want Anna, but Anna will be banned, so they will get Deckard most likely, and then.
They banned Zarya.
Oh, the Zarya! I forgot about
Because of
Zarya.
Rutzou, yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Do you pick Anna yourself if you're a 30k? You do, right?
Actually, I like the Zarya ban because they will have anti-healing, and anti-healing doesn't really work against Zarya.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they left both supports open. I'm not sure if Deckard or Anna is better, honestly.
I think probably Anna, but
because the other team, like, they pick Lucio and I don't know, Maiev or something, and the Anna might just get super run down.
Lucio, yeah.
The Deckard is actually really good into these drafts as well. Like, the sleep can be quite huge.
And he does have healing reduction on level 7, which is also it's very strong actually.
I think it might be preferred from Xrayy. Yeah, that's the Deckard. And Johanna though?
I mean, it's Mascarade, right?
I mean, it's, okay.
Yeah, like you give him May or you give him Johanna, and then he's gonna do his thing.
Johanna is fine into these drafts, but she's kind of useless at the same time. So it's like she's not gonna get too much done, but she's not gonna make anything negative happen either. It won't be a noob that tries to make a play and then loses the fight because he misses his shit. Like, the Johanna is just gonna walk up, use their abilities, and oh, okay.
So Zolo backline,
I kind of like this.
Vala, yeah.
I like this approach. Might not be the best into Deckard though. Maybe and I'm not sure about Lauber's variant. Haven't seen it. But the rest of their picks, I kind of like. I think they should look to split push a bit though. Like Kerrigan will need Q stacks, and the variant kind of scales pretty well as well.
I agree with you. If it wasn't shrines, I feel like the 30k has such a good shrine fight potential here.
Yeah. That's
Johanna,
why the red
Diva,
team,
and both backliners are fantastic as well.
That's why the red team need to like split them up on the map and then get the okay they split up. They get ahead on the wave clear, so the Junkrat will go bot when Kerrigan okay, Shrine's top, Junkrat goes bot when the Kerrigan goes mid wave, and then they get a 5v4 top, and
Yeah.
they might lose the objective, but as long as they get picks, which they can quite easily with the draft, I think. Like Sonya, Kerrigan, Stukov, Varia, it doesn't even matter what DPS you have, because those 4 heroes should be able to kill anything if they get like
If they
Taunt
press their
Silent,
buttons,
Kerrigan
right? 'Cause,
combo,
yeah,
Sonya.
they have CC and then they lock you down long enough actually.
Yeah, Diva is actually quite an annoying pick into that because she might be take too long to kill due to like having 2 bodies. But if you don't focus the Diva, then she might damage reduction
She
what you're
peels
doing.
a lot, yeah. Yeah.
So I'm not sure how it will play out. But I think the red team has to play macro a bit. They don't need to like fully split, but they need to be ahead on the map to get
Vala is
like
AFK, by the way.
advantageous fights. Yeah.
And you,
Skogh
yeah.
went next.
And you need 7 seconds to walk from the font to the main gate, so
Oh, yeah, really?
yeah,
I didn't know. it was that
around
long.
7 seconds, yeah. So you wanna pause slightly before that. Loss of hope, by the way, on Janna instead of the D.
I guess he's thinking that the D is gonna get destroyed on 13 anyway.
By Varian? Okay.
Yeah. I'm not sure though, cause I don't think you, I don't think you should pick that talent.
You
Anyway.
go Juggernaut, no? On 13, right? You would do it, I mean.
I would probably do it anyway, but this game depends what their approach is. If their approach is that okay, we kill Johanna, then I would take the shield.
Yeah.
But I think it's kind of a bait playing like that.
Actually I agree with you. I feel the same. It's a bit of a
Because
bait.
there's a lot of counter engage from the blue
Yes.
team if they focus the Johanna.
Yes. Iksir went level 1 range, by the way, on Skogh, so
Yeah.
they have 2 Valas now.
Oh, Lauber getting 4
Big
stacks.
stacks, yeah.
Actually, I still do that sometimes as well. Like, you think you have the unkillable thing, like the protected on W,
Yeah.
when you don't have it, so then you use it like when a spell is coming, because like it just feels like you should, but
Yeah.
then you're like, oh wait, it doesn't do anything.
They are ganking the Sonya.
Yeah, I think this is really how you should play it. As I said to you, like, just sit with Tychus on the offlane, because Sonya is one of those. I mean, I think with Tychus you can do it versus any heroes, but with Sonya, any range ganking her in a 1v1, she will like get super fun.
Hold up, Mascarade! Might be able to run it down here. No. Very
fine.
nice
The boom
move by
actually is
Junkrat.
saving.
But Daykwaza will pay the price.
Wait. Actually, yeah.
Ah, he's dead, he's dead.
That was so weird actually, because the Rutzou missed the combo on Mascarade. So I think Johanna was actually out, and then the boop saved the red team, I think.
You sure? I feel like the boop
Yeah.
was good, but maybe like
I mean, maybe I missed something, but I felt like Johanna was out, they didn't have any more CC and no more damage, and then the red team was like in a place where they would have died, but then they got booped out.
Okay.
Because
Yeah, maybe.
they were gonna be 5v4 with Diva flanking, but then they booped them
yeah.
into Diva, so Diva just died. It was pretty awkward. But it doesn't matter too much. Completely. Oh wait, Skogh has the range on level 1 actually.
Yeah, I said it earlier. That's why I said they have 2 Valas now.
Oh,
Yeah.
I missed that completely. What do you think of that? You played Skogh yourself.
I mean, it's Iksir once again. Like, he has his own touch to the talents. I don't think it's that good.
I mean, can he out-attack anything?
He's gonna auto-attack Diva or Janna, I guess, right?
Yeah, in teamfights it doesn't do anything. I mean, maybe it does something mid-team fight, but like at the start of a team fight it has no value. But he's probably not gonna get dove either, so it would be like the low blow you could go
Yeah,
for.
and which is good in your draft though, no? It's
Yeah, I like that talent.
yeah,
actually.
I think it was good in this draft to go for the damage on E. Because you do have a lot of CC and you follow up with your E anyways. Like if your team CC someone, you're gonna follow up. Lauber goes in here, finds Tychus.
Yeah, it was a good attempt, but
Qopenhagen is healing up. Gets out. Diva has to use her bomb. Okay, there we go.
I thought the red team super lost this fight already after didn't get killed, but it seems like it went okay.
15 skulls to actually 18, 21. Oh, okay. They just got the full round of skeletons there.
Yeah.
Junkrat's traps. Baiting the Varian in.
Mascarade? Yes, please do. But it's small D. Small D?
Ay ay ay! Ay ay ay!
And another one. No.
Well, loss of hope. Oi, Vala did
And
so
another
much
one?
damage there. Skogh actually popping off. And you know what? The attempt of killing Varian might cost him the shrine here. I'm not sure if Diva can steal. Tychus grenade though.
Great. Oh
No,
my god.
he got taunted. No grenade.
I mean, we want Donuts to win now, right? Like we don't
yeah,
wanna
we want the 5
hit
mapper.
rounds.
Yeah.
But
So I
yeah.
think, so Varian walked into the trap, then he got booped, and I think at that point you stop focusing him though, like even though he's slightly in your team, because I think he never dies there to these heroes. But they were running
Probably
after him, like the Junkrat and I don't know who, like there was one more hero following him, trying to
it.
get the damage.
Yeah. I felt the blue team should have played a bit more aggressive.
Mascarade going for the double digits! Oi oi oi.
Oh yeah, yeah. The May ban might be the secret.
Yeah, Ban May
Really?
win the game. And you know, no, actually, it's pick Varian, honestly. Right? You
I mean,
charge
it's
in,
part of it.
you
It's,
kill them.
But yeah, yeah.
No secret
I mean, so far it's literally been that charge in taunt, but it will we'll
He's-
see on level 10 how good he is
You
on
know what?
Varian.
He's gonna go Falling Sword, so he won't die to these things, I think.
I think he might actually.
Yeah,
Like, if
I
they-
think
they
so
have
too.
to play the sign, but he might die anyway. That's the sad part.
Yeah.
And I think that's because he doesn't have the D on 1, but I guess it doesn't matter too much if Varian goes the one-shot talent.
Yeah.
Because there's no cleanse on the blue team, and if he doesn't get the D off, and even, yeah. I mean, if he has Falling Sword, because there's no cast time on it, right? So if Varian charges him, he can use it, but he don't really want to instantly use it. But
Dynouh
Lauber-
almost. Sorry, he almost
yeah,
got
that was
Varian
good.
into the bottom there. Very nice.
But
of
actually,
them.
all 1.5 level lead already.
Yeah, yeah. What happened there at the shrine was an absolute disaster because they committed for it, they died, and then they committed a second time and died a second time, right? Because they had 2
Yeah.
skulls off and they really wanted to get it. They lost the whole fort. Actually, Mascarade dying in mid, they lost the whole fort. It it was a really rough shrine phase in the aftermath.
It's a bit awkward for the red team because they don't have too much just like manual push, and the other team has like a lot of things. Joanna is you should be pretty safe.
Yeah,
Like Junkrat,
it's scary against Junkrat. Like,
but
get-
I still think like they had 10 lead. They were like 11 versus 8, almost. I mean 9, and they didn't get anything done with the like.
I think what you do is you walk away from the Junkrat. So when you see him on bottom, you walk to top and you push there.
Yeah.
Because he's the most annoying one. If you touch the gate, he might fuck you up.
It might fuck you up, but at the same time, I think you can still get the wall. You definitely can't get more, but you can
Yeah.
just jump the wall fast and then back before he has time to do anything. Like, I think it's doable, but you can't just smork it.
Wait,
because
Daykwaza
he's
is
gonna
stealing
get
the
up
camp here. Ah, Xrayy!
Oh, lol.
Skogh. Flash
Oh, and
shield.
is it comeback? Oh no.
The boop as well. Rutzou's in trouble. Ultralisk missing.
Yeah, what
And they
are
got the. I mean, they stole the hard cap. I mean, okay, guys. Like, no one paying attention there. Skogh walked into the bush on the bottom. I think he got baited by his Sonya walking to the lane. So she didn't really
Yeah,
cover the
yeah.
top side because she walked onto the
Yeah.
lane instead of like hovering. And
No one expected a diva either.
Yeah.
It was 5-hit Daykwaza.
You could even see Daykwaza, he saw the camp was taken, and then
Yeah,
it took
yeah.
him like 1 or 2 seconds to realize, maybe I can steal here. Yeah, not here.
I mean, that part didn't really matter too much, but
Yeah.
Rutzou dying mid meanwhile.
Yes, yes,
a bit
yes,
of-
yes.
Although, at this point, the blue team lacks 2 ultimates for a bit, and
They have a
It's
camp
still-
on top though, the hard camp is live for them.
yeah. Oh, Daykwaza is going down. Big stick
Iksir!
going down.
Very late on the combo, but
yeah, the silence.
he got it off.
Oh, but there's a counter kill.
Yeah,
Wait,
Vala walked
Vala?
into the trap. And
This,
Vala dying might be an issue here, because Sonya
Yeah.
is already rotating away.
Yeah, that's bad. I mean, they lost objective because Sonya split them.
Yeah.
Is that worth it? Maybe. I'm not sure. Okay, they're gonna try to 3v3. I mean, it's fine actually. Odin is out now.
Orion
but
has a
now
good
he has
position
Black
here. Yeah, that card should be dead.
Yeah,
Okay.
They lose the objective. Well, okay. The way it turned out, I think it's almost for the best. Although Lauber, I think, is pathing. Gonna pull the.
And
Oh,
I
no.
ended with the trap. Oh
Oi,
no.
oi, oi.
Yeah.
I guess it didn't matter. too
No, it
much,
didn't
but
matter, but
Makes the clear a bit slower. If Sonya doesn't die topside now, it's fine, but the blue team should rotate topside now, right? And try to...
yeah, Sonya needs to play carefully until she knows where they went. And yeah, losing Vala there in the trade is a big problem because she, like, I feel like they need her to be alive for the actual shrine clearing, or Sonya, but Sonya also walked away.
Oh, Rutzou getting engaged upon?
He got less shielded, but there was zero follow up. Eva gets
Wasted
taunted, but
taunt.
that's in vain.
I didn't see the 13 talents. Did Lauber pick the damage or the...
I didn't
Yield.
see it yet either. Looks like they want to fight this Qopenhagen.
Yeah,
in.
Copen is really low actually. But it might... Oh, as long as they get picked.
Zaelia!
One down.
Tychus goes
Yeah.
down. Skogh get the bomb. He has spell armor though, he's fine.
Yeah, this is good for Dynouh.
Yeah.
I don't think they can get counter kills. Maybe
I think
Sonya
Xrayy
can
is
die.
dead as well. Maybe Junkrat can
Yeah,
boop someone
that's
in. No, he has no W, and actually he might be in.
Oh, he's out.
Wait,
Sonya died as expected.
Sonya died in mid apparently.
Yeah, he was 1 HP and he was like Diva was running where he had to run. So
Okay.
it was unnecessary death, I think, at that point.
The easy camp invade so aggressive though, no? Like they just
Yeah.
YOLO teamfight on on the opponent's side of the map.
I think they had a bit of a positional advantage going into it because the Sonya was
But
like over
wasn't
the wall.
Flash Shield on cooldown? Didn't
Yeah.
he use it on Kerrigan before?
Yep. So
Okay.
I'm not sure how they managed to. I mean, I'm not sure what they thought they would do because
Yeah.
they can't really kill anything without Flash Shield, right?
Yeah. So now we see the talent, right? So it's Juggernaut
Yeah.
and
Yeah, you have the right build. That's the right
yeah,
build.
it's the bad Benny build. Automatically you wins, you get the games.
I mean, so far holding true.
Yeah. 16, almost level 17 versus 15. Let's see if they this time will try to push the advantage a little bit. Either push or look for a pick.
I think Vala is griefing going for the Manticore. I think she should go the spell damage.
Actually, yeah, the
Rutzou
spell
going
damage
in.
is so good, by the way, on Vala. But so is Manticore, right? So... Skogh should be in range to follow up.
Yeah.
Can they kill? Yes.
And Mascarade.
And Mascarade is also going next.
Yep. Meanwhile, Daykwaza. Meanwhile, the offlaner is like, team, don't die. They rotate.
Please, yeah, they're rotating. I think
Chris
you,
is
at
molding.
most you should only lose one character here. Like you have to cut losses. Because the
Yeah.
position was
Yeah,
really
it's
bad,
rough
they'll
though.
just like let him die, I think. Because
I mean, the Kerrigan actually baited it. Like he jumped in and missed his combo. Probably not on purpose, but like it looked like he was suiciding pretty much. But
oh,
then
the hard camp again!
came.
Look!
Uh,
But yeah, I mean Kerrigan, the zero, I'm telling you, back in the day you had to hit your combo. Nowadays you fucking press Q auto attack and you just kill them.
I mean, you almost want to miss your combo because then the enemy team gets like over eager and runs it
Yes.
down. Just cue them to death.
Yes.
It feels like. It's... yeah.
Iksir on Skogh though, quite a lot of impact. Like so does Lauber Barbarian. He sets up a lot of kills and the silence is always there.
Yeah.
Once again,
And
the
the
Skogh
both
root
of
onto Johanna, massive damage!
The boot though. Sonya should be able to finish something. Bomb is out. They should.
Can they shove it? Yes.
Oh, it's nice.
Iksir holding his cooldowns.
They're waiting for what?
Tychus did a
Kerrigan
good
up
job
now.
in terms of skulls though, and the Riptire is coming. Should net them another 10 skulls.
Kerrigan is flagging somewhere. Oh, he missed combo. And no still.
Oh no, Rutzou dying.
Yeah, really good sleep by Xrayy zoning this.
Yeah.
Zoning the other zone. They have to back.
The hardcamp on step top is still pushing, but Diva already rotating. So 18.5, but they lost the objective. So the game is gonna be even now after this phase, I think. They will be almost even in XP. Because they have a
Yeah.
lot of waves to soak. Look at this. Like if they lost this objective, would have probably been almost GG for 30k. But they will get 2 forts here, I think.
Yep. I think I mean, Kerrigan goes for the W, which is good if you hit the combos right, but so far it hasn't worked out that well, right? I haven't seen him actually hit that many combos. Like, looking at it.
I didn't see the last one. Maybe he did hit it, but he got fucked up by
No,
D.Va, right? Ah, he didn't?
He missed
Okay.
on Junkrat.
Wait, Xrayy is pretty deep here! Gets rooted!
But
Okay.
it's only 3. Previous
Yeah,
game.
but
Yeah, and now the
kinda
tank is
scary, and now the... Bait though, now.
Fine though. Varian is actually good. Qopenhagen, can he do anything?
Vikings has spell armor, he still takes decent amount
Running
of
into
damage.
the sleep though, and into boop. It's fine actually. Okay, maybe not.
Iksir.
Yeah, sure.
Iksir is actually match winner here, guys, I'm telling you. Not only didn't
Have
he move command into the sleep, but he interrupted it, he rooted him a second time, like on the top chase.
Oh, so close. That was
a nick, bro. I
smart
like it,
play.
yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful to see. If it works, it's like a fucking highlight, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't cost you anything.
Have you seen the Skogh of level 1 do anything yet though? I think they missed some kills from not having low blow. Like,
yeah, probably.
the last fight they lost, the objective fight, the Johanna lived with 1 HP.
Yes,
and
if they have low blow,
the
yeah.
low blow would have killed them there
Yes.
for sure.
And even on top, the Deckard catch, when you said there are only 3 heroes, right? If he has low blow, it does
Yeah,
get increased, because he dropped very low. But yeah,
I mean, the Skogh of Silence does actually a lot of damage.
Yes.
Like, even to tanks, it does a lot.
Actually, Dynouh the only one with 0 deaths here. Everyone else, and Zaelia only 2. Everyone else is sprinting it. Xrayy and Mascarade, 5 deaths each. That's, I mean, sure, Varian is broken, but I mean,
the Johanna, I can see the Deckard. I don't know how he died so much actually. I guess sprinting.
oh no, he's sprinting it to 6.
Yeah, that was a.
I mean,
that was a
he
big
gets the
crit.
forward, yeah, but it's a level 18 kill that he's gonna give up here. And the shrine will spawn.
If the blue team moved in to take bot fort meanwhile, it would probably be worth. But now they should. Actually, maybe it's a 5-head move because the red team's gonna push top now, right? And then maybe they get over eager, get booped in, and then if they get a kill now, like, then it's super advantageous for 30k. Because
I think 30k is gonna die defending the keep.
I don't think so. The Variant's first to. I mean, he's getting.
You're right.
Yeah.
It's happening! Oi, 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 Lauber! Healing reduction, wait!
Yeah.
Oh, barely. Okay, you were right actually.
I mean-
5-head move.
If he died there, it would be so bad for Donald.
Yeah. And I guess Mascarade respawns. Yeah, he does respawn when the shrine spawns.
Yeah. And the red team, I mean, they set up. If they get the Punisher, they open a bit of the wall, but it doesn't really do too much. But there wasn't too much else to do either, so I'm not sure how they could play around that.
Top shrine is like you will get 20, but they still have a Moonwell, by the way. The fort died obviously because Johanna killed it, but the Moonwell is still there. So I guess you just defend that keep, and
I think Sonya should push and Kerrigan should be on shrine.
yes, yeah, I agree. That would have been a lot better in terms of split. They already got the wall though. If they deal a little bit of damage to the keep, actually they don't even need to. I feel like they have very good siege with Vala 20.
It's all the normal 20 talents for both teams, right? With these builds.
Skogh has is 20.
Wait,
I don't
Skogh
even know
20.
exactly what it does, by the way.
Yeah, same actually.
It's one of the few talents I've never seen it. Iksir knows for sure, otherwise he wouldn't have picked it. It detonates his E. But they still get rooted and silenced, or are they not silenced anymore when you detonate your E? I don't know, I guess we will see.
I think this is very likely to be a throw from the red team. If they try to get more than
I mean, you go for keep 100%, and if you maybe you have a opportunity here, but most likely not. The Odin is fantastic at depushing, and
it still looks. I mean, already looks pretty bad. I think. Because the
you
getting reset,
yeah.
they're getting it chased down, might get a big list. Alright, they got to keep at least. I'm happy that they didn't try to do too much because like all their heroes are pretty bad there. Like Sonya, Varian, Kerrigan, none of them can really do anything when they pull it to mid.
They don't end question mark? No, it's hard to end against Odin. And they were 20 as well, right? It's...
Yeah.
And like, Kerrigan is the only one that can blink in and try to make a big play, but I feel like there was no good opportunity either. Junkrat almost gets taunted here.
Yeah, that was very clutch actually.
Speaking about Kerrigan
Mascarade, no D.
Yeah.
No D. Kerrigan is going. Oh, it's like Mascarade's not here for sure. Let's see if they can get... Oh, and they interrupted the sleep.
Beautiful by Lauber. Xrayy is in big trouble as well.
Yeah.
Maybe Junkrat can get him out now.
Getting value there.
Yeah. Warrior shield by Sonya has been popped. You still can't end though. Can you?
I think they might actually.
Odin is up though.
Like the... Yeah, that's
And
true,
Kerrigan used her blink, right? That's kind of your...
I mean, if they can connect to anyone, they end for sure. If they don't, they might get outpoked.
I have a...
But they should just move into the phone, like move.
I mean,
super
Valar
quick.
start hitting, right? And then...
I think they should like move to the left side of the core here.
Okay.
If they want to commit to it. Because now they can't really do anything.
Oh no. Okay. We run,
And
guys.
Diva... Oh, that heal though from Mr. Qopenhagen.
We run.
But Junkrat...
We are giving infinite resets as well. We run. Iksir running. He can't. Oh no.
They got
Oh, that's why I meant, like, I feel like level 20 Odin and then... They're looking again! You guys have no
think that's
support,
fine.
bro!
I think that's
Okay.
fine, but problem is...
Sonya has warrior shield. She might get out of
Okay,
here.
I guess it's
Lauber
too
is
soon.
not so lucky. And Sonya is not that lucky either. Yeah.
Can they defend? 3 versus 4? Yeah, actually. It shouldn't be game.
But it's mid... No, it's mid shrine though, coming up.
Yeah, but I mean, it shouldn't be game instantly at least.
50
But-
seconds.
Last shield, sleep. Could be, honestly.
I didn't like that core approach. I'm not sure if because Sonya used her warrior shield before. If they have the cooldowns up, I think it's a lot easier to go for the core.
I mean, if they're gonna try, they have to move into their base. Because the way they stood in a way where they couldn't, like, they have to be clumped and they couldn't punish the enemy heroes because then they would dive keep, which would be really bad. If they move to the left side, they would have way more space to dodge things. And I mean, the Junkrat wheel is still like the main problem, I think. But
And even his traps, like you cannot, like he has 2 of them, right? You can't underestimate the bullshit that you have to go through. And then there's the circle of the core. You get frozen. Yeah. You have good core damage between Vala and Sonya, but there's also like the thing is that the range carries were alive. I feel like the Junkrat and the Odin, because both of them have good defense. And are they trying to backdoor here? What is going on?
yeah, they're trying something at least.
I think Mascarade did not see him.
I think they should get it here. They should get the backdoor here. He only interrupts one though.
It's gonna be Riptires out of the
Never
core.
mind, Never mind.
The core is full HP. Vala.
Yeah. I don't think so.
Vala goes
the
down.
Varian-
Sonya is the next priority target, and there's
Varian
no way
only-
she could core.
Yeah. The Varian only interrupted Xrayy. If he... I mean, it's... kind of close. But unfortunate. I guess
If
it's a
Skogh had the
first
other level 1, where he can actually slap the core, maybe he gets the 24%.
Couldn't make the difference, but... unfortunate. It's sad to see, like, blue team 11 kills to 20.
Yeah.
Still...
Well, that escalated pretty hard. I feel like late game decision by Donuts were...
I think actually... like, I think they should have gotten the... being able to end there. Like, they were 4 versus 1 on core. And Lauber was running into 4 people. Sure,
but he
like,
only got
probably
1, right? He only got
Yeah,
the
he only
Decker.
got Deckard,
Yeah.
which was like the most useless one, kinda.
Oh my god, no, they are... Oh no. Taking him for a walk. I mean, to be fair, yeah, Deckard has sleep when he gets home as well, but Junkrat tires.
I think he could have interrupted more though. Like he could have used his banner for vision, like because it gives vision
Into
in
the
a big
bush,
radius.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And then he would have seen the Junkrat there. And if he gets that interrupt as well, then probably. But here's a 6-day death Xrayy, 7 death
7 does
Mascarade.
Mascarade, and they still win the game easily.
Uh,
Clean W. That's what you right there. Clean game. I mean,
Uh,
yeah.
I mean, it was the red team twice. Like they don't have a draft that's that good into pushing when the enemy heroes are alive, because they can't really catch people that are defending, and because like, I mean, Kerrigan with Blink can, but the other heroes are too immobile, I guess. And I think actually one of the biggest things that would have mattered was like Vala taking spell power 16, strafe 20. I think it's much better than these talents here. Sure,
Yeah.
be,
Yeah.
being able to auto attack Johanna doesn't really matter. Like being able to auto attack Johanna or Diva, like that's not what's gonna win you a fight. Because you win I mean, you lose the slow fights anyway. So you have to do more when you do something, which the spell power strafe would have done.
Actually, yeah, I noticed that the 16 spell power is very strong on Vala. And
Yeah,
I
it's.
guess. But do you take 20 strafe? Maybe you still go
I
the
think.
range? Because it makes you so
Uh,
much more safe, no?
but you don't need to be safe.
I mean, there's a 20 bless
Your whole
shield
team,
on.
your whole team is diving.
I
Like,
guess, yeah, you're right.
if you're safe, it doesn't really do anything. What matters if you can do as much damage in a short amount of time as possible. And
Hmm.
actually, the strafe kind of makes you safe as well, because it does
20
so much
heals, yeah.
damage and heals you.
Yeah.
Like
Hmm.
on 20, you have your stacks from spell power. You E in WQR, and then you like Junkrat gets completely one shot by that. If you hit that, Tychus had spell shield, probably doesn't, but it does insane amounts of damage.
Tychus, yeah, he went for spell shield on 13, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm. I mean, Donut's third map, they looked much better compared to map 1 and 2. And actually,
Yeah.
they executed most of the game pretty well. Just, I feel like very late game, they looked a little bit lost. Like, when they
I
got
mean,
the 2 kills on bottom, right? Walking from bottom to top, and then there's a Junkrat and a level 20 Odin. It's not that easy to get onto the core against these heroes, I feel like.
yeah, I understand their thought process,
Yeah.
but they had to be a bit more decisive with it. Like as I mentioned, like moving to the left side of the core. Like if they're gonna do that, they have to be decisive with it. I think, like committing to core, and the way they did it was like very hesitant.
Mm,
I don't think many people even attacked core when they tried to core. It
yeah.
was they walked up and then the enemy team uses their shit and then they just ran in circles and took free damage. So either they attack core or they don't attack core, I think.
Because I
But
think the other option that you have is you look on the minimap and you see where the shrine spawns and you go for that keep. So in this case, it would have been mid. Like you push mid. I mean, you could also push bottom, I guess, because you are already there. You killed them on bottom.
yeah, probably that's the better play with
Yeah.
like the least risky one. The enemy team would get another fight. I don't think you will get the keep in that lane, but you will open up the wall at least, and the next Punisher should be able to end with, even if you're 5v5.
I think if you have
Uh,
cooldowns, you can maybe go for core. Like if Kerrigan has blink or Sonya has the 20 shield, it's a bit
yeah.
of a different story. Or if you maybe killed one of the range carries, because then there's a lot less damage coming at you. But yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, yeah.
it's rough. I mean, the draft they had was not designed to push. Like it wasn't meant to push. It wasn't meant to fight deep on the enemy side in a way. Like they want space to chase and like want to be able to flank the enemies.
Yeah.
And fighting objectives was so much better for them that risking the core. Like if they're gonna risk the core 5v3 when they did it, they have to commit to it. Doing it like that's what I don't like with it. Like I don't think it's too bad of an idea to try to do it, but then they have to actually try to do it and not just run there, do nothing. They even actually died with someone.
Yeah.
I think one
Stukov
guy,
died on the way out,
yeah,
no?
Stukov
Or
died,
yeah.
and then they lost and then they would try to backdoor, which they probably could have done if Lauber did it a bit better. I didn't see the core side. Maybe Mascarade got like a 4-man blessed
No, no,
shield.
no, no,
And they
no. I
didn't
think he
look
got
so
a
bad,
one-man
but-
blast actually. I think he hit
Okay.
only the Kerrigan, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's but I think when they reached core, it seemed like D.Va was already there already, and Junkrat arrived like shortly
Yeah,
after.
Junkrat was like 80% base or something already. Like he was very far
Yeah.
in the Hearthstone. Like he was coming home any second.
So the D.Va was not like interruptible by Lauber, but like I think if he used his banner for vision, then he could have for sure interrupted Junkrat.
Yeah,
Oh, and
Junkrat is scary at
that
core
would have been
defense. Like 2
that would have
traps,
been game.
W, and Riptire 20.
Yeah.
And he sits in the fountain, so you can't even interrupt him. Because he, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Like, you have to kill the
kinda
tire, but
disgusting.
you also want to kill the core. Yeah, it's quite rough. I feel like overall the fights that Dynouh took though on the shrines, I kind of underestimated how much CC and damage they have. Because I thought the shrine fights should be okay for 30k, but honestly, almost every fight started with someone dying or getting like super low.
I mean, it's the Johanna factor, right? Like you think you're invincible, and then
Yeah.
you just get CC'd once, and then you
You die
basically 100 to
anyways.
0.
Yeah. True.
And yeah, the other like the fights that mattered where they failed to get one shots would have changed if Skogh had different level 1 and if Vala had spell power, I think as well.
Yeah.
It's actually
It adds up, right? Like people say talents
definitely.
don't matter that much or something, but for sure, like you, like if two people skill slightly different, you get more damage overall, and the people that live like with 1 or 2 bars, they would die.
I mean, in Storm League, these things probably doesn't matter too much,
yes,
but like
yeah,
on this level where it's like it's very everything is like on the edge of
Yeah.
things. Like either you get the kill or it's like very close and you lose the fight. It's super important that everyone does everything they can to
yes, for
do
sure.
what's needed.
Yeah, I don't know about the how's it even called, the Stukov level 1? It's like you also can't slap the camps anymore, right? Because when the Stukov, when he has the normal
Oh
auto
yeah,
attack,
yeah,
he's so good at like starting camps or PvE in general. But
yeah.
yeah. So my point or my view on this is, so Dynouh didn't pick. I mean, a lot of supports got banned, but they also didn't try to force the kind of drafts that they had the weeks before. So maybe against the higher caliber teams, that's just not what they want to play.
I'm not sure though. I mean, it might be that it's just something that they tried, but
Yeah.
I think it kind of looked somewhat strong when they played them. But I guess it was mostly I didn't see all the games, but they played it on Battlefield, the super support thing,
Yeah.
and they played some, I think, ABBA for like no ranged stuff on the macro
I
maps.
think on
And
Cursed,
then
right? Yeah.
yeah, and the maps we saw now, it was Battlefield, then it was Tomb,
Tomb and then
30k
Shrines.
picked it. Yeah, so it was like maps where they couldn't or didn't really play those things.
True,
So
actually,
maybe
yeah.
there was 5 head by 30k to like I'm not sure if I haven't analyzed it myself or anything. I don't know if they played it on Infernal, but I don't think like Tomb. It was they banned the Zarya.
Yeah.
It was the big read on it, I think. And I mean, I predicted a Maya from miles away, and they probably did too, because I mean, it feels like those are the 2 heroes that Rutzou play on that map when I've seen it. It's like, Medivh as well, I guess if it's open, but
Yeah, but it
it's
was
very
banned
rarely
as
that
well,
they
yeah.
yeah, it's very rarely that they play like 2 range. It could have been Kerrigan as well, I guess, but yeah, you
Yeah.
get my point. It's like I think they drafted better in most of the games, and played to
And
their strengths a lot,
yes, yeah.
which Donut kind of. I mean, they did somewhat, but they also were a bit hesitant and uncoordinated compared to 30k. I felt
Yeah.
like.
True.
Like even this last game, like the Xrayy and Mascarade, very like they tried to lose it so hard.
Yeah, they actually
But
gave their very best not to win this map. I feel like both of
yeah,
them.
but the red team
But
was
Zaelia and Dynouh, they tried very hard not to lose this game.
yeah,
Like
it was actually
both of them
yeah,
not dying
to be
most of the
fair,
time and like buying so much time. Like but yeah. All right.
kind of sad. like all our games 3-0. I mean, I don't mind, but
Yeah, it was a
and then
quick,
these games
quick evening.
3-0.
Yeah,
Very quick actually.
like
Speedrun.
actually all maps are kind of a speed run. Like I guess the last Infernal Shrines, the one we just saw now, was a little bit longer, but the rest was quite quick. 3-0, 3-0.
What
do we
did you
know?
think
Do
of?
we know who we play next week? Do you have any idea?
I'm
Or?
just about to look at it, but I don't know if it's updated.
Okay.
It's after it go next week.
Ooh, go next. Okay.
Um,
Do you have the?
yeah.
Do you know who else plays? Like, do you have the?
Yes, it's Chili Mountain inting for Ruby. First game on Saturday.
Yeah.
Second game Saturday, Donuts and Skogh team.
Yeah.
First game Sunday, it's us versus Go Next, and second game is 30k Soundless, which I guess might be the closest game. I don't know.
30k
that weekend.
Soundless. Yeah. I mean, could be
Could
right,
be.
because Soundless won against Chili Mountain, but
Yeah. I was about to ask, like, you casted that series. I watched some of it, but not too much. Like, did both teams look strong, but one stronger, or did Chili Mountain?
I think I would
kinda run
overall
it?
describe it as a little bit of a fiesta by both teams. And Chili Mountain, I think they could have won if they really wanted to, but they just, I don't know, like a lot of rundowns, and then for example, they also picked Cursed Hollow against Hydra, and then I mean, they had an okay draft against Vikings, but it's just very.
I saw some of that. They were like super ahead, right?
Yes,
and then
yes,
they
yes.
came back, and then they somehow lost it.
Yes,
Like
they threw, like as I said, like it was a clown fiesta, on a high level though by both teams. Like I feel like could have been either win, but Chili Mountain just, I don't know, they just didn't want to win when they could have. Like.
yeah. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder how much. Like, I feel the Soundless team, their Hydra's team, I feel like has always been pretty good mental. Like, because he doesn't rage that much, and I think he kind of keeps the teams together, from what I remember. So I'm not sure about like Chili Mountain or 30k Donuts, like how much these teams are affected by like things not going their way. Like personally, I'm not a player that's like super affected. Like if I lose and people run it, or if I run it, I play bad. I mean, I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna try to see what I can do better and so on. But at the same time, I'm not gonna be like super affected by it. So I'm curious to see how these losses or hard times will impact.
Yeah, I mean, Chili Mountain is used to losing a lot, right? So I don't know. Like, I honestly, I don't know what's going on with them. I expected more from them, but they also took kind of a break for like 2 weeks or something where they didn't scrim. Every time I asked them, they didn't want to, right? So I'm not sure.
I think they scrimmed some.
Yeah, I think they returned to playing scrims. Yeah, and you're right. I think if you compare like Soundless to the other Russian team, I think Soundless is more stable in that sense.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I don't know any of the players except Hydra really, but I feel like what I remember from back in the days, he was always like a very chill dude, and I felt like he kept his team kind of stable, even though like even when his teammates were like giga griefers, super toxic and like super raging, he was still like kind of keeping it together. It felt like so, which is a bit impressive.
True.
So maybe, I mean, luckily we already beat Soundless 3-0 the first week.
Yes.
Otherwise, maybe it would be hard. Who knows?
Yeah, we did actually.
When they gain speed to run it down even faster.
Yeah. All right, Benny.
This was fun. Actually, I thought my voice would get like my throat would hurt a lot, but it's quite fine actually.
Glad to hear that. Maybe we. I mean, it depends a little bit on how the schedule and so on is, right? For example, today 30k was playing, so these guys were busy. So, and
I don't mind hopping in once in a while.
Yeah,
if
exactly.
you need a co-caster.
Yeah,
and I'm able to. It's fun.
Yeah, it was quite fun. True.